Okay, this observation was taken January 17th, 2019. And where I'm at right now, I'd normally be under the sea, or my camera would be in the water. It was a low tide, so I went out to the point that's out in front of the observation deck at Pine Island, put my camera at 28 inches, and started filming. And looky what we got. Very beautiful. See a lot of detail. Visibility was clear up to a certain point. And then, of course, we always got this mirroring effect that occurs, that any water that goes beyond the visible water is just nothing but mirroring the sky. And that's an atmospheric mirroring, in my opinion. And I have a way to possibly show this with a demonstration and experiment in the future. But I wanted to put this video out and let people take a look at it and see what they thought. And there's some interesting things. I have more footage that went with this. What I will do is I'm going to put one video together with all the footage for those that are interested in watching it, and I will link it to the video, but not immediately. It's going to take me a little bit to put it together. After I put this video out, I'll put a video out from the time I got there up to a certain point, to where it gets dark and then you can't see nothing. And yes, I always catch dolphins out there, and in this day I caught a lot of dolphins out on the water. Alright, well, I'm going to let it go to the natural audio. I'll point out a few things in the video, putting a text on the screen or popping in and saying something. Alright, and I appreciate y'all watching. Here we go back to natural audio. Okay, I should say I started out looking northward, and I'm working my way all the way around to the west, and then I will work my way back to the south after I, not in this part of the video, but in my complete video, I am looking all in a big half semicircle from land out to sea, back to land. All right. Again, I wanted to add that in there. Thanks again for watching. Be patient, because there's some good footage in here. Oh, that's amazing. It's all blurred out. I'm always seeing a marker out there, a flashing light. That could be it. Can't tell for sure. Let's continue on now. I gotta keep my eye out so I don't get water in. I got water on both sides of me. Another marker. I think these are channel markers out there. Crystal River. Channel markers. Usually right where I'm standing is underwater. Pass it, I went by real quick right there. There it is. I'll be damned. That's the Crystal River. Channel marker. Beacon light. Bird rack. Let me go back to that. There it is. Huh. Wow. You need to look at the weeds taller than the camera. Sticking up higher than my camera. Don't see it. There's a little smidget of it. And there it is. We'll back out just a little bit so I can move a little faster here. Yeah, my camera is not level. Beautiful, clear day today. Visibility is killer. There's some. zoom too. I don't know what that is. Could be a boat coming right at me. Try to level it out a little bit here. Scouring the horizon. As the tide's coming in. Holy shit, it's coming in quick too. I just gotta show this because, you know, water coming in here, water coming in here. Deck behind me. I'm down below the deck, way down. And this little peninsula. I just gotta show this because, you know, water coming in here, water coming in here. Just push the deck behind me. I mean, I'm down below the deck, way down. And this little peninsula that sticks out here. Alright. Tide's coming in quick. Back out just a tad. Sign. Be a bird wreck here. There it is. That's the north wreck, it should be. Back out again. Oh. Can't make out what that is. It looks like a boat out there. Alright, this is going to be the end of this video, and then I'm going to go to the next part, and I'm going to adjust the contrast, brightness, and saturation. Alright, here comes. Alright. Got a movie mode. Maybe I can adjust the lighting a little bit. There's a damn boat out there, way out there. A little boat, too. What's funny here is I didn't even know I had this footage. I've been going back through and reviewing my footage and finding, um, some of my best videos where the visibility was better. And, I'm going to start going back through a lot of my files and finding these because they are good comparisons to compare with days with a heavy mirroring and what happens to boats that are out there. It's going to happen again, but to boats even farther out there. So this mirroring effect occurs at a close distance, and then it also occurs at a further distance, depending on the visibility. But this mirroring effect always takes place, like you can see right here, just above the water, that little line. That's where the mirroring starts, and then everything just mirrors the sky. So you've got this double sky being mirrored. And here in later on in some of my footage, you can kind of see that mirroring. Also, I gotta say, I love the view of the dolphins when they're out there. I catch them at all different distances, and when they're up close, they take up almost a whole screen, or where you've seen it in this footage, and it's crazy. I was going to cut this down to a much smaller version, but I wanted to run the whole thing and show as many bird racks that I can in this footage. All right, I'm going to go back to regular audio. Gotta love seeing that. Look at this. All right, I'm going to talk right over the audio. It's just a bunch of birds screeching. But when you start really paying attention and comparing and, looking at the birds, the background, the sky, all these small details play a big role in how you see things. And a lot of people don't do that. They don't really observe the distance between things. And when you look at something that you know of a known distance to, and then you see water well beyond it, you'll know that there's definitely something going on. And I do have footage where there's water beyond even Bayport Rack from here, and I will dig that out. Dense air illuminates Here is a far off distant boat that's being obscured not only by the light reflecting off the water, but it's also being compressed due to this mirroring. Because, like I said in a past video, I think this mirroring effect causes things to get compressed and also pulled down. And when you look at concave convex mirroring, which this very well can be, um, things can be hidden within that mirroring. Walking into the fun house, when you walk up to a mirror and you know, all of a sudden you're this skinny, uh, tall, stretched out person, or you could be this short, squatty person, all squatted down, pressed down. And look at that boat going by. Um, you know, you might say, well, look at it, its bottom hull is missing. But that bottom hull could be missing due to many factors, and part of that factor is being compressed. The boat is being compressed, it's being squashed, and it's also being obscured behind the light and this mirroring effect that is just above the top of the water. And this is where your angle of resolution comes in, that between these combination of effects, this boat is completely obscured on the lower portion. But as I follow this boat, you'll start seeing this boat more and more come into view, and you'll start seeing more detail to it. And this is something that, you know, the globe people will say, well, no, it's being hidden by the curvature of Earth. But could it be hidden within that mirroring effect that is occurring just above that surface of the water? Anything uh, in it, and I want to say in it is what is being obscured. Now, I did bring this little portion, the brightness down and the contrast up a little bit here, and so the contrast is set at 3, the saturation is set at 18, and the brightness at minus 39. And you can see the antennas sticking up out of the boat. So, you know, basically I'm trying to bring out more detail by cutting back on some of this. You know, even if I cut back on the contrast a little bit more, the saturation might help. But I'm going to leave it right here because it looks pretty good. So again, yeah, here I had to play around with the focus when I was in pretty good focus, I think, to begin with. But here I try to get a little bit better. And I'm going to go back to the natural audio, but check out and compare the two boats going past one another. And you can even see how that boat's wake was causing kind of a mirroring effect, because that splash of the water or that mist coming off the boat creates that, I want to call it an atmospheric mirror. And some of the globe people are showing some of this, and you know, I do believe it's atmospheric mirroring just above the surface, which causes a bent mirror or a mirror setting on an angle, which is a gradual climb from a certain point, which will cut out anything beyond. That's why distant stuff that's farther out there, buildings, whatnot, will look like they're being cut off. All right, I'm going to go back to the natural audio. You'll see them emerge out of the waves, out of the swells that are out there. Plus you'll start seeing that It's a wake. The wake the boat makes. There's his wake. Huh? Now he's going into the sunlight. Bayport. Alright, this last portion I brought the contrast to 3, the saturation to 13, and the brightness to minus 66. Due to the fact that my videos are awful long a lot of times, I'm going to go ahead and cut this short. But I do have more footage from this day. What I'll probably do is just make one long video of all the footage, including the cell phone footage, in one video. And, I'll post it. And I'll put a link back to this video, for people that want to, maybe take a good long look at the whole observation of the day, and let you determine what you're seeing, because there's actually really some good footage that I got this day, and some other days too. I've gotten some really good footage, and I want to bring them forth for other people to watch and observe. I mean, look at this. These birds are damn near as big as the boat out there, and they're much, much closer. You see other birds further out there, and you can imagine the distance between that bird and the boat. All right, thanks a lot for watching this video. I know it was long. Appreciate all my subscribers out there. Thank you very much, and have a good day. Bye.